leading up to 35, all I've been thinking about is, and you talk about all the time how when you're 35, you're a geriatric pregnancy. And I'm like, that is consuming my brain. Like, I try not to think about it. And I know you guys were different, but I wanted a baby since I probably was a baby. Like, and so it's like, whenever I come across older guys like that too, or people who are like, especially trying to date in this day and age of like coming across somebody who's 40 and they're like, I don't know what I want in a relationship. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're 40. Like,
well, here's the reason, because guys have to work so long to become something, right? At 18, very few 18-year-olds are out there just like crushing. Hey, I can take on a family right now. It just never happens. They need to work so hard to become something, whatever. At 18, you can become a mom. Like, if you find an older dude, or 18, 23, whatever, you could become a mom, and that, boom, instantly you're like, this is the most valuable thing ever. Becoming a mom and creating this new person. Whereas a guy at 18, they're not even close to being ready to like shoulder it.
But I also feel like with a lot of guys these days, like, I think back on my parents, and they got married right when my dad graduated college, and it wasn't like he had his life figured out, but they just, I feel like it's
a different culture.
I feel like, yeah, there's this different culture. Back then they were just like, we'll just figure it out. And I'm like, nobody cool. wants to figure it out anymore.
Well, it was cool to have kids young.
Yeah.
Now, which is, I won't pass this on to Rosie, even though I'm in love with the boss babe, I won't sell the dream like what our culture does. Our culture sells the dream to women. Go out there. You know, I heard this one guy say it, which was so brilliant. He goes, men work so hard to make money so that they can take on dependence. Women work so hard to make money so they can be independent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's so true. I don't need you. I don't need a man's money. I can do it on my own. Where a man is like, I need to work hard so that I can have a family, so I can have some kids, I can take care of them. Yeah. And it's a completely different culture now. The only problem is they sell you on job, career. And most people just find out at the end, A, that time does matter and your body does turn against you. And then B, you can't have it all at the same time. Like, it's impossible to do it at the same time.
I also think too, there's this element of like, I remember my friend had sent me another Instagram, Pinterest, whatever, but it was like, yeah, I'm an independent woman against my will. Like, it was this, it's like this mentality. Like, I mean, everybody in my family, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, except for one, most everybody met their spouse in college. And so then it's like, so I go to college and I'm like, well, that's where I'm going to meet my husband. I go to college. And then the next thing you know, all I got is a degree, a really expensive degree. And I'm like,
that's what your t-shirt says. I went to college. All I got was this degree.
It's a dumb degree, college degree, whatever. I mean, I loved it. I loved college. I also went to a different one first, hated it, transferred to another one. And, but then comes that mentality where you're like, well, I can't just mooch off my parents forever. So I guess I'll get a job. Maybe I'll meet somebody in the workforce. And then my first job, I'm surrounded by people all 20 years older than me. So I was like, well, this isn't going to work out. And then it just starts like to spiral. And then you're like, oh my God, no, I'm an independent boss babe. What happened? I don't know. This isn't what I wanted.
Well, here's the trick. Here's the trick.
How did I get here?
Like everything else, if like family and kids is goals, then you literally have to tailor your life to become that thing. Just like you had to tailor your life to become a boss babe. Like, there's certain actions that you have to take to become that thing that you want to be. So it's like what I will teach Rosie, what I will pass on to her, baby, you can do anything. There is the boss babe approach. Mama took it. She's awesome. She crushed it. You know, work can be a thing, but it will never be the thing. Because just from us having you, we had you late thinking that work was the thing. Then we had you and we felt dumb. We realized work would have never given us what you have given us. So that is not a true thing. Work will not make you as happy as you having a family. That said, if you want to go chase your dream first, you can. But time will be working against you at a certain point. And I have to let you know that. Now, if kids is important, family is important, then I'm going to encourage you, do it as soon as possible. Soon as possible. Like as soon as you feel like your legs are under you, do it as soon as possible, because you can have a kid at 23. If you find a good dude, you can have a kid at 23, and at 30, 33, you can go take on any career you want, because your kid's 10 years old. He doesn't need, their main point in needing you is done, those basic, very important first years. And at 33, you can literally go become any single thing that you want to do. You haven't lost anything, especially in technology in the new days where it's like, you can keep up with what's going on. You're not like just in the kitchen, right? You're keeping up with what's going on. And in your 30s, go chase a career, go do anything, because you were there for your kid. Now they're off, they're in high school, and you're going to go do your thing. But you just can't do it at the same time. You're going to have to trade off. And if you're going to trade, sooner is better when it comes to family, because your body will work against you, not the guys.
I agree to an extent, and I feel like I am doing the same time right now. It's just hard. You can do it at the same time, but you can't give 100% of yourself to both at the same time. So somewhere is going to lack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's
but
not
it
at
is
the same
possible.
time.
You can do it. Just
right, but
but
what you're not even close to the rule. You're so far the exception, it's not even funny. Right? So you can't base a rule based on an exception. Okay? Because you're less than 1% of females in the world. Okay? So that's not even realistic for 99.9% of the women. A. B, you still have to, we need a nanny. She is whatever. Like, it's necessary for you to keep doing you. We need help. So that means someone else is helping to raise, the kid. So when I say have it all at the same time, meaning the kid's getting 100% of you. There is no other thing. You're it.